Is this a drill or something?
Greetings, Exalted Ones. My name is Dash. Surprisingly, we have seen Kylo Ren speak with his toys, and it was insane because obviously the quality was a little bit lower, but everybody, myself included, was dying to know if he sounded like Darth Vader, as he and the Knights of Ren, obviously an organization a little bit obsessed with Darth Vader himself. So we're going to listen to the lines that he says and then speculate upon what he could be meaning or who he was actually talking to or what he was referring to when he does.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
I've been waiting for this for a long time. Now that's probably in reference to a fight, I believe. Usually people say either they get to test their skill, maybe Snoke sends him down to Jakku and says, now go retrieve the artifact, the lightsaber, and he says, I've been waiting for this for a long time. Maybe Finn pulls out the lightsaber and he's like, I've been waiting for this for a long time, but that absolutely says to me that he's been honing his skill and he can't wait to use them.
Is it true? You're just a scavenger.
Is it true? You're just a scavenger? That denotes to me that he's met Rey and he's absolutely astonished by the fact that she's just a scavenger. Now, again, this is going to be a little spoilerish, but if they were, say, siblings and he knew about their heritage and he was like, really? That's what you are? You know, you're just a scavenger? Like, where I am the mighty Kylo Ren. That would absolutely make sense to me too. If it could be that he was looking for the artifact again and he was like, you're just a scavenger and you've got this, like you don't even know what you have. That would make sense to me as well. The lightsaber to me is, as the artifact that he's chasing down, really makes sense as the more we see his lightsaber, the more it looks like a junk lightsaber, and you realize that he probably wants something of reference, a point of reference, Vader's own lightsaber, and he's obsessed with picking it up.
Don't be afraid.
When he says, don't be afraid, that I don't know if he's about to hurt somebody or he's trying to help them, but that is a strange emotional polarity of like, he's a dark side user, but he's like, don't be afraid. Maybe he was goading them or coaxing them. Maybe he felt bad for his actions and was like about to hurt somebody. Maybe he was interrogating somebody like Poe Dameron and he was like, don't be afraid, but he's going to hurt them. But I feel like if they had something that he wanted and he was like, give it to me, don't be afraid. That is probably, again, a lot of his lines remind me of this lightsaber.
I feel it too.
I feel it too. Absolutely ties him in with Supreme Leader Snoke. There's been an awakening. Have you felt it? I feel it too. It's very strange how almost weak his voice is compared to, say, James Earl Jones as Vader or Andy Serkis as Supreme Leader Snoke. I thought it'd be much more powerful and visceral, but it feels so vulnerable, and I guess there's a lot of inflection in his tone as well.
You know what I've come for.
You know what I've come for. Obviously, again, the lightsaber. I want the artifact. You know that I'm hunting for it. Give it to me. Or maybe it's a person. Maybe Poe Dameron was hidden in a village and he said to someone, you know what I've come for. Like, give up the rebel. Otherwise, I'm going to torch this place, which could be true.
Don't fight it. You know you can't.
Don't fight it. You know you can't. Again, this could be a torture scene where basically he's torturing somebody and he's like, just tell me what I want to know. Maybe it's a villager and he's like, tell me what I need to know. Again, torturing them with the force. When he does that big force pull in the village and finds someone, you know, really, I feel like he's trying to extract information from somebody and he's just like, don't bother fighting it. I'm Kylo Ren. I'm a dark side user and I'm pretty kick-ass, so make it easier on yourself.
I'm immune to the light.
I'm immune to the light. Now, if he faced up against, say, Finn and said, I'm immune to the light, ha ha ha, that would make sense. Rey, Finn, whoever uses the Force and is a light side user. The fact that he says I'm immune to the light makes me think that if he faced up against Luke Skywalker himself, that would be an arrogant statement. Maybe he honestly believes he is immune to the light and that he's consumed by the dark side and it's shrouded him and somehow that the light cannot penetrate it. I feel like he's gravely mistaken in that department, but he believes it.
That weapon is mine.
That weapon is mine. Not much more to say with that one.
Together, we will destroy the Resistance and the Last Jedi.
Together, we will destroy the Resistance and the Last Jedi. Now that's very reminiscent of Darth Maul with At Last We Shall Have Our Revenge. You know, killing and beating the Jedi. He's kind of gone full circle with that, with maybe Supreme Leader Snoke, I believe, or Hux or Phasma. He's talking to somebody, obviously, from the First Order, and he is absolutely I guess just like Darth Maul, he's been training for this for a long time and he's excited to test out his powers and definitely throw down against the Jedi. But all of these lines are very pointed towards that he is absolutely ready to fight. He wants this more than anything. This is a focal point and he believes himself to be a very powerful dark side user indeed. The beauty of this video though is it's just the start of the discussion. Our love for Star Wars surrounds and it binds us together. Let me know, did I miss anything? Did I read into anything too much or too little? Because if you love talking about Star Wars, I want to talk to you about it. It's as simple as that. If you want to stay up to date with the latest Star Wars videos on origins, games, and theories, don't forget to use those force powers of yours and hit subscribe. And hey, leave a comment below about what you want to see in future videos. It may just get covered. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you. Always.